A very good morning. You're watching Today in Parliament with me, Aishwarya Kapoor, and here are the headlines. Heavy legislative agenda in both houses today. Triple Talaq Bill listed in Rajya Sabha. Joint Committee report on Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016 in both houses. BJP Congress issue whip to MPs in Lok Sabha. National Commission for Indian System of Medicine Bill to be introduced in Rajya Sabha. National Commission for Homeopathy Bill to be also introduced in the upper house. And National Medical Commission Bill 2017 in the Lok Sabha. Health Minister J.P. Nadda to move the Dentist Amendment Bill 2017 also in the lower house. Two more sittings are left of the ongoing winter session of Parliament, and it is a day of heavy legislative business in both houses. In the upper house, two bills are slated for introduction. These include the National Commission for Indian System of Medicine Bill 2019 and the National Commission for Homeopathy Bill 2019. Apart from this, the Indian Medical Council Amendment Bill 2018, the Arbitration and Conciliation Amendment Bill 2018, the Consumer Protection Bill 2018, the Representation of the People Amendment Bill 2018, the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Bill 2018 and the Appropriation Number 6 Bill 2018 will be moved for consideration and passage. And in the Lok Sabha too, there is a heavy legislative business that includes the consideration of Rajya Sabha amendments to the National Council for Teacher Education Amendment Bill 2018 and the Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Amendment Bill 2018. Also for consideration and passage in the lower house is the DNA Technology Use and Application Regulation Bill 2018, the Personal Laws Amendment Bill 2018, the Dentist Amendment Bill 2017 and the National Medical Commission Bill 2017. Both the BJP and Congress have issued whip to their members to be present in the House. And in both houses today, the report of the Joint Committee on the Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016 will be laid. In the Rajya Sabha, Dr. Vinay P. Sahasrabudhe and Swapan Das Gupta will lay on the table a copy of the report of the Joint Committee. The bill seeks to amend the Citizenship Act of 1955. It seeks to grant Indian nationality to the people belonging to minority communities, that is Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis and Christians in Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Pakistan after 6 years of residence in India instead of 11. The upper house is slated to take up the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Bill 2018. The bill seeks to protect the rights of married Muslim women and prohibit divorce by pronouncing talaq by their husbands. The bill seeks to criminalize the practice of instant divorce and provides for a 3-year jail term for those found guilty of following the practice. There is also a provision for a fine. The bill has already been passed by the Lok Sabha. And in the Lok Sabha, a discussion under Rule 193 is slated on natural calamities in various parts of the country, particularly in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Odisha, with special reference to cyclones Gaja and Titli. Pratruhari Mahatab and Dr. P. Venugopal are slated to initiate the discussion. Well, our colleague Kriti Mishra is now joining us live from Parliament. Kriti, now crucial legislative agenda in both houses today. In the Rajya Sabha is the Triple Talaq Bill. Also a report on the Joint Committee on Citizenship Amendment Bill 2018 is to be laid on the table in both houses. What can we expect? So much of legislative agenda and just 2 working days left.
Well, Aishwarya, after Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu appealed to the members to allow the House to function and engage in meaningful dialogue, we've seen that the House is functioning. Now today also important bills are slated to be taken up in the House's anti-Triple Talaq Bill. Remember on last Monday, the discussion on this bill could not take place because the opposition demanded that the bill be sent to the select panel. The opposition says that it is not against the anti-Triple Talaq Bill, but is against the penal provision. The government has made 3 very important points saying that this bill is for justice and equality of Muslim women and this bill is not aimed at victimizing any particular community, and has also clarified that the penal provision will serve as a strong deterrent, and already bail provision has been introduced and this bill has already been passed by the Lok Sabha with 245 members voting in favor of the bill. Remember, Aishwarya, the Supreme Court struck down the practice of triple talaq in August 2017 and has asked the government to bring a law to govern marriage and divorce in the Muslim community. The government had promulgated ordinance. Remember, the ordinance has a life of 6 months, but when the session is then a bill has to replace an ordinance within 6 weeks. If this fails and if the ordinance lapses, the government again has an option of reissuing the ordinance. So it remains to be seen whether there is any consensus in the House on the passage of this crucial bill. Aishwarya?
Right, and Kriti, and Lok Sabha also has some very heavy legislative agenda with only 2 more sittings of this session left. How do you see the situation in the lower house today?
Has been functioning and has been transacting business. Now, important bills are lined up today in the lower house as well. There's the Dentist Amendment Bill, the National Medical Commission Amendment Bill, and there are other important bills. And there is also a discussion under Rule 193 on natural calamities with special reference to Gaja and Titli. So, important legislative agenda is lined up in the lower house as well. Aishwarya?
Thank you so much, Kriti, for all those updates there. And in the legislative agenda in the Rajya Sabha, the following bills. Shripad Yeso Naik will move to introduce the National Commission for Indian System of Medicine Bill 2019. The bill seeks to provide for a medical education system that improves access to quality and affordable medical education, ensures the availability of adequate and high-quality medical professionals of the Indian System of Medicine. Also, Shripad Yeso Naik will move to introduce the National Commission for Homeopathy Bill 2019. Naik will also move for a withdrawal of the Indian Medical Central Council Amendment Bill, the Homeopathy Central Council Amendment Bill 2005 and the Homeopathy Central Council Amendment Bill 2015. Health Minister J.P. Nadda will move the Indian Medical Council Amendment Bill 2018. The bill that has been passed by the Lok Sabha seeks to amend the Indian Medical Council Act of 1956. And in the other legislative business in the Rajya Sabha today, Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad will move for the passage of the Arbitration and Conciliation Amendment Bill 2018. The bill seeks further to amend the Arbitration and Conciliation Act of 1996. It has been passed by the Lok Sabha. Ram Vilas Paswan will move for consideration and passage of the Consumer Protection Bill 2018. Ravi Shankar Prasad will move the Representation of the People Amendment Bill 2018. The bill seeks to further amend the Representation of the People Act 1950 and the Representation of the People Act 1951. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley will move the Appropriation Number 6 Bill 2018. The bill seeks to authorize the payment and appropriation of certain further sums from and out of the Consolidated Fund of India for the services of the financial year 2018-19. And the legislative business in the lower house are the following bills. Prakash Javadekar will move for consideration of Rajya Sabha amendments of the following bills: the National Council for the Teacher Education Amendment Bill 2018 and the Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Amendment Bill 2018. Ravi Shankar Prasad will move the Personal Laws Amendment Bill 2018 for consideration and passage. Dr. Harshvardhan will move the DNA Technology Use and Application Regulation Bill 2018. Health Minister J.P. Nadda will move the National Medical Commission Bill 2017. J.P. Nadda will also move the Dentist Amendment Bill 2017. And the following ministers will lay papers on the table in the Rajya Sabha today. Dr. Harshvardhan for the Ministry of Science and Technology. Mahesh Sharma for the Ministry of Environment, Forests and Climate Change. Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore for the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Ramkripal Yadav for the Ministry of Rural Development. Arjun Ram Meghwal for the Ministry of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation. And Subhash Ram Rao Bhamre for the Ministry of Defence. That's it in this edition of Today in Parliament. Do stay tuned. The proceedings of the Upper House are going to commence in a short while from now. Thanks for watching.